I'd looked for this evasive document for a very long time, and it's not easy to get an American visa. I had applied online and been pushed to the year 2020. That was back in the year 2019, and I was dying to go to America. My agent told me that it was possible, but I asked him how. I was supposed to go for a conference. It was a church conference. And guys, a church conference that would have taken place in August. And here they are giving me a visa appointment in April 2020. I was surely not lucky. But the agent kept on telling me that it is possible. Guys, I did not know how. But he knew his job. And one of the evenings he called to say that he has managed to expedite for me. And I should check on my email. And guys, on checking my email, I surely found out that yes, it was true. My appointment had been brought closer. I was given the appointment of December the same year, 2019. Still, it was not good enough for me because my conference was supposed to be for August, guys. So I still wasn't sure that I would make it. But my agent knew what he would do, guys. He told me we have got 5 chances to expedite. And guys, this was during COVID. The situation was very tight. The American embassy was not issuing visas because of COVID, unless on emergency cases. And here I am going for a conference. It was all closed. Conferences were supposed to be virtual, and most other meetings, all other meetings I guess, were supposed to be virtual. So how would I say that I'm going for a conference? But I kept encouraging myself and saying, I'll still try, because after all, they have given me an appointment. So he expedited again, guys, and I was brought forward, surprisingly, to June 2019, and there was hope. This meant I could go for an interview, and on getting a visa, I had enough time to travel. So guys, I started packing my bags. I am a woman of faith, and I packed my bags, guys. I did pack my bags before going for the interview. And the day of the interview came. And guys, I showed up at the embassy. My appointment was at 7 in the morning. I didn't sleep that night. I woke up very, very early at 3. And did I even wake up? I had not slept. I was very anxious. And guys, at 3 o'clock is when I started preparing to leave the house. I left the house in good time and was there even by 6. I waited out there until a time 7:15, and there I showed up at the gate. Guys, my documents were in order. I was armed with all the documents that were required. My agent had made sure that my documents are in order. And guys, I showed up. Guys, the devil is a liar. and he will always be. The minute I showed up at the reception, you know the procedure, my biometrics were taken and we were shown how to, of course we were many, we were shown where to sit and wait for our names to be called in the next counter. So guys, I sat there and wasn't my blood raising? I could feel my heartbeat because I was very anxious, guys. After waiting in the line for about 20 minutes, my name was called and I went to the counter where a consular officer was supposed to interview me. In my mind, I thought I would go and enter a certain office, and I'm asked to sit down, and there I sit with the officer and we discuss this travel. But guys, it's like a bank. You stand on the other side of the counter when the consular is on the inside, the officer. And guys, I stood there and I was asked, I was greeted. The lady officer greeted me and asked that I give my passport. She did not ask me for the documents that I was carrying. She just asked me for my passport. And guys, I was holding a folder that was full of documents. I was armed with a bank statement. That passport, of course, was there. I had a letter of invitation from the conference, the church conference that had invited me. I had an address of the person who was to host me during the conference. And what else did I have, guys? I had carried all the necessary documents, guys. So the officer asked me for the passport and I gave it to her. And the next thing she asked me was, hey, why do you want to go to America? And guys, this is the time I choked with saliva and coughed. I started coughing, guys, and before I could answer, I coughed again, and I struggled to hit my throat like this. And I told the officer, I am going for a conference. And by the time I could finish the word conference, I choked again. I coughed. The devil is a liar. And I knew this was a demonic attack. So guys, the officer was like, here I am. I'm in a mask. I'm coughing. But guys, the counselor was not comfortable. And she asked if I've been tested for COVID. Guys, I knew the requirement would be that if I'm given a visa, I would go for a COVID test. As I prepared to leave the country, I guess 72 hours before I leave the country. But I didn't expect to be asked for a COVID test at the interview. And I signaled to her because tears were already coming out. Guys, have you ever choked and tears start flowing out of your eyes? That was the case with me. And guys, I choked and I signaled that I did not have. And this lady did not have any time to waste with me. this I think was partly because I couldn't talk, and it is a COVID season, and here I am coughing. Guys, do you remember that time that coughing was a crime? You could even cough in a marketplace and people would run away from you. And this was me, guys. I coughed, and I coughed at the wrong place. Guys, I can afford to laugh now, but it was not a laughing matter. Within a minute, the lady had given me back my passport and said and told me to try again next time. They don't explain to you anything. She didn't even tell me that she denied me because of the cough or because of the suspicion that I was having COVID. But guys, guess what? The devil is a liar. There you don't petition your case, you just pick your documents and leave. So guys, I picked my documents and I left. And on leaving, guys, I felt bad. And I asked myself many questions. Why did this have to happen to me? Did I only have to cough when at the counter of the American Embassy consular? And guys, who was to answer that question? It is fate. So I went away and I saw to return. I was given a pink paper, and as I read it, as I walked away, it advised me that I can try any other time that I wanted. So guys, I said, I'll come again. This was an attack of the enemy, and I know that is why I coughed when at the counter. Guys, I left. Reaching home, guys, I did not feel very well. Have you ever reached a point of feeling very low and feeling very bad, and you feel like you don't know what to do next? I felt very, very bad, and I took, because I had not slept the previous night, I decided to go and lie to sleep a bit. Guys, I woke up feeling very bad, very sick, and on being taken to the hospital, I had COVID. An enemy called Satan can really attack you guys. Did I only have to get this COVID during that particular time? These were the days that COVID had just struck in 2019. And getting COVID was like getting a death sentence. Guys, I had COVID. But I thank God. Here I am. I didn't die. See you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Bye.